In this video, I'm going to go over how to use grids and guides in order to line up two things that are not next to each other. So I've got this line right here and this line right here, and what I'm going to do is on my box I want to make sure that whatever I have here lines up on this face, so it'll kind of fold in here, and then I'm going to draw a path that goes in between those two from there to where this one is. And as you can see, they're lined up differently, so they won't have a straight line across, and so I'm going to use grids and guides to figure out where those might be. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my line and I'm going to line it up with my existing lines, and these are single paths with a 9-point thickness, and so I'll be able to line up that and then just create a path in between them, and so or at least what would go in between them on the shape. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another guide like this, and I'm going to change it to 45 degrees, and this one right here I'm going to line up with the corner in between the two sides like so, and wherever this line shows up, whatever this vertical line, wherever that lines up with this 45, we can draw a horizontal line, and that's going to actually line up over here. So we've got the same distance from this side to our guideline is the same as this side to our guideline. Going to do the same thing on the other side right here, only this time I'm going to change this to a negative 45 to bring it going the opposite direction, and then from there I'm going to line that up like so, trying to get it through the middle of this point exactly. And let's see, that's pretty close there. And then from there I can grab another line right there, and I'm going to take my pen tool because I know that there is a line that goes from here and will then go to there. And so I've now got a path. I can then select that. I want it to be exactly the same as these ones. A little trick is to use the eyedropper tool. So that path was selected. I can click here on this path, or at least try to, yep, right there. And all of a sudden I've got a path that is the same properties as these two. These two are the same, and it will actually connect those all together. So that is one way that you can kind of transfer those lines from one area to the next using a guideline at 45 degrees. To review, the way you get a guideline is you actually click and drag from the rulers. If you don't have those rulers, Control R toggles those on and off, Command R if you're on a Mac.